The culture that we live in today revolves around technology, computer programming to be more specific. In fact, the amount of jobs requiring prior knowledge in this particular field is growing at a staggering rate. Am I making this up? No, an official report from the U.S. News published that between the year 2012 and 2020, this particular field is going to grow about another 8.5 to 9% more. Um, this particular field already has about 300,000 working professionals that are dedicated to this particular field, which is computer programming. So, to better equip and to better prepare our students, I believe that we need to have an arsenal of things for our students to be able to succeed and excel at this particular field. So, the amount of technology that programming jobs in today's society is great, like I mentioned earlier, because of how great this and how and as much of a demand as this career has. I propose that every student graduating high school, have the option to take a foreign language, um, and they be allowed to choose computer programming as an option for a foreign language in school, in high school. So some students, may not want to do a foreign language or may not ever go into, perhaps the the customer service rate where they will need a foreign language to use in their particular field. But a lot of people will lean more towards technology, so why not have this option in high school where they can actually use or start learning what they're going to be needing for tools later on in their future when they're in college or when they're even in their particular field. So I believe that allowing students to be able to have that option to fulfill a foreign language by doing computer programming would actually be a benefit to the students and also to the schools and to the future colleges that they will be attending, because they will be far more advanced in the lingo and in this completely new language filled with technology, and I believe that'll be a benefit. Um, by allowing students to take classes, you begin to introduce them to this field and awaking this thirst for knowledge that all of our students in today's society should have if they don't already have. Some people, because we know that people are always going to counter such policies and ideas. Some people would argue that perhaps this would um, have a negative effect on this particular field because the computer programming industry would be flooded with all these new kids and young adults who are ready to take over and look for a job when they finally graduate. And I would say that there's no way for us to know if um, this idea of implementing a foreign language as implementing it as a computer science in high school would take over the jobs of a lot of people. I believe that if we can implement our kids to not just get into computer science and computer programming at an early age in high school, I believe that we can also teach them how to be innovative and creative. And rather than filling jobs, they would be creating jobs, and therefore we would have a surplus of jobs available because we have better prepared individuals who are starting their careers way in advance. Getting prepared in high school rather than starting such programs in college. So I believe that there's just no way to know if this would have a negative effect until we try it. So why not start with this society and with this generation? And I know that it would be a great benefit, but we have to try it. Um, I believe that we need to be able to cater to our kids, cater to our students, cater to our young adults, and give them as much opportunity as possible so they can excel and again create a better future and a better America for the rest of the generations that are going to follow. So I invite you to support this policy, this new proposed policy, and and see that it is not just for the students' benefit, but also for a greater America. Thank you.